Do you recommend this napping spot?
A little cold.
A little cold? You know, there's probably some sunshine over there for a better nap spot.
If you had the strength to get there, you could at this point, but I don't.
At this point in our adventure, we were all ready for a nap spot. We finally finished the last hike located in Natural Bridges National Monument, Owachomo Bridge. We have been seeing pictures of this bridge for years, and it was finally time to see it in person. However, after the last two hikes, Sipapu and Kachina, our legs were starting to feel like jello. We were hoping that the ranger at the visitor center was right about this being the easiest of the 3 bridges to hike. If not, we might not make it. According to the national park sign, the round trip of this hike is only a half a mile total, which is kind of hard to believe, so we'll see. And the elevation change one way from rim to the base was 188 feet. So really, that's, under 200, that shouldn't be too bad. But let's see what Gaia says. Compared to some of the other hikes, the stats on this one's pretty close, so maybe the national park might be getting better at signing at this point. As we've learned through many adventures, national monument or national park signage isn't real mileage. You should always clock it yourself and you'll know the real distance of what you actually did. As you can see, this hike is actually pretty easy for the most part, and it's really similar to the other hikes located in this national monument. You just kind of follow the rock paths as they've had laid out. They're pretty easy to follow without too many obstacles in your way. One of the best things about this hike is that you get pretty much instant gratification from hiking. You don't have to hike too far to finally start getting that bridge overlook that you can either choose to continue on, or you can stop right there if that's all you want to do and not actually go underneath the bridge. So really, this hike is great if you're short on time but still want to complete one of the major hikes in the park. After navigating down some of the sandstone, you'll quickly get to the point where you can actually see the bridge. If you look straight ahead of wherever's hiking, there is Owachomo Bridge. And this coming overlook is really nice place if you want to take some cool pictures with your family, and if you don't want to continue the hike. It's a great place to stop and stare and admire what truly is an amazing feature. Owachomo is the smallest and thinnest of the 3 bridges here, and it is commonly thought to be the oldest. We may never know for certain because each bridge erodes at different rates. Regardless of its age, Owachomo Bridge is an awe-inspiring feat of erosion. After stopping to admire the bridge, you will continue in the bridge's shadow for the remainder of this hike. As you can see here, you'll follow the hiking trail that leads you closer and closer to your final descent into the canyon, which will lead you below the actual bridge. But here's some interesting facts about this area. Early in the National Monument's development, a dirt road led to Owachomo Bridge from the south. It ended at a campground and a ranger station directly southwest of the bridge. There were no other roads, so visitors seeking the other 2 bridges hiked or rode horses through the rugged canyon. They were often guided by the first custodian of the National Monument, Ezekiel "Zeke" Johnson. Today, remnants of Zeke's trail, now on the National Register of Historic Places, can still be seen just across the bridge below Owachomo. Other interesting facts is just like the other bridges, this one's had several names as well. Owachomo means rock mound in Hopi and is named after the rock formation on the top of the east end of the bridge. Before William Douglas gave it its name in 1908, it was called Edwin, or Little Bridge. Prior to that, it was referred to as Congressman by a miner and explorer, Cass Height.
So we just made it to the bridge, and it's really cool. I'll turn around here so you can hopefully see part of it behind me. There you go. That's pretty cool. You can apparently go underneath it here in a little bit, but we have made it, and hopefully the GoPro took some other better footage because our other camera died, so we're hoping to get some of this footage. So here's the rest of the trail. continue down this part of the trail, you get to go right underneath it. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. So here are the stairs to go down.
Prickly pear man.
I think there's a good nap spot down below here. Looks like.
And good dancing spot. Yeah. I fell in the hot lava.
Do you recommend this napping spot?
A little cold.
A little cold? You know, there's probably some sunshine over there for a better nap spot.
If you had the strength to get there, you could at this point, but I don't. This is fun. My back's taking the coolness. It feels
Watch
good.
this. And watch this.
It's cool though.
We've officially made it back. It has been about 12 minutes since we went from the bottom to the top. So that's not too bad, not too terrible. This is definitely the easiest of the bridges. So if you only have time for one bridge, or just want to do the overlooks, or you're not physically capable of making the other ones, because trust me, they are strenuous trails, I do highly recommend doing this bridge. This bridge is really nice. Even the overlook is a lot closer than the other overlooks, and this one is kind of, if you've been to arches, it really reminds me of landscape arch. Landscape arch and this are very similar. The difference between arches and bridges, we've gone over, but it's a really nice trail. And if you have the opportunity to come and do it, I would do it. We are officially leaving Natural Bridges National Monument. We have done 4 trails today.
Yep.
And the trails, they were pretty good. I think the last bridge is definitely the one you want to do if you're either short on time or you don't want to do strenuous hiking, because it's you know,
The second one and the fourth one would be easy ones.
yeah. So the first one, Sepapu, it is the hardest. Definitely, it is definitely hard. It is very strenuous. If you're gonna do that one, take your time. Do not try to rush through it. Just, you know, take it at your own pace. Don't be intimidated by whatever time the Park Service says it takes to do that trail. That's based upon their averages, not upon your physical ability. As far as Kachina was pretty good, except for it does have a lot of exposed cliff edges. If you don't like exposed cliffs, it's probably not for you, and neither is Sepapu. Doing the overlook for the ruins, that one was pretty good. That one's pretty easy. And then this bridge is definitely, I would say, if you don't want to go on those really strenuous hikes, it's probably your ticket. The overlooks are really nice though too. So if you only have a little bit of time, you're going through Lake Powell or through wanting to go to Monument Valley, then definitely hit the overlooks if you're in the area. It's definitely worth stopping in this national monument. Yeah.
Yep.
And what do you think, Everett? Did you like it? Gets 2 thumbs up. I would say, as far as children in this park, if your kids are not good with ladders and they're not good with cliff edges, you might want to wait until they're older, unless you're just doing the overlooks. I would say that this is probably more at the top of Everett's ability for hiking. And he's 6, and so if you want to take someone younger, just judge your child's ability. You know your child better than anyone else, so don't let me or someone else tell you yes you can or can't take your child on a trail. Just be smart. Know that the ladders are difficult, like if you're gonna go on the longer trails. But anywho, this is definitely a park to come visit if you're in the area, and we will see you later.
Next time on Legendary Trails. It's time for the Tacoma to finally hit some true off-roading. We're gonna take it to Moab. Does it come out unscathed? You'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you're not caught up on all of our adventures, you should click on the suggested videos. We hope to see you out on the trail soon. Bye for now.